morning. Thank you for joining me. This weekend, Summit and I are spending some more time on the coast. We're starting out the visit with one of my favorite areas, the Cape Perpetua Scenic Area, Siuslaw National Forest. And we're going to be doing a quick 2-mile round trip to the giant spruce. So I hope you enjoy. Giant Spruce Trail, that's where we're heading. For those of you who might be new here, my channel is about being outside in the Pacific Northwest. I roam primarily Northern California, Oregon, and Washington. If that kind of content appeals to you, want to go exploring with me, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. One of the best ways to support my channel besides subscribing is just give me a thumbs up, please. The YouTube algorithm loves interaction, and it'll suggest my content to new viewers. So please help me out just by giving me a simple thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I always respond to my comments. Well, this is a good sized spruce that came down across the trail. Holy moly. So it's a cool and cloudy morning, pretty common for the coastal areas. Upper 50s, I'd have to say, typical summertime morning, overcast. And the sun might come out. It's supposed to be a high of 65 here today. So may see some sun in the afternoon. We'll find out. We made it. Over 15 feet thick. 220 feet tall until a windstorm in '62 broke off the top 35 feet. 500 years old.
Those really big dogs, but they're like 2 years old. They lick my face.
I feel like mosquitoes trying to bite through my...
All right, that tree was very cool. So head back to the parking area, jump in the truck, and I'm heading over next door to the Cape Perpetua area to the Cummins Creek Wilderness and do a hike in there. So I'll see you soon. Okay, I've made it to the trailhead of the next place I want to visit. My Atlas of Oregon Wilderness, handy dandy Bible. Thank you, Mr. Sullivan. So the Cummins Creek Wilderness is where I am. Right here. All right, so I'm at the trailhead right here. I'm going to take the Cummins Ridge Trail. It's supposed to be about a 6-mile out and back. I'm not the only one with this idea. There are others in the parking trailhead here. And when I finish that, I'm going to come down here to the Rock Creek Wilderness. So let's get started. Isn't she ready? Ball of fire. Come on, Dad, let's go already. I'm bored. Congress establishes wilderness to protect its main wild character, intact ecosystems, natural processes. 64 Wilderness Act. And here we go. Hiking up the trail here, and up in the trail ahead of me was a bear. And he scooted off down the hill as soon as he knew I was there. I stopped, give him plenty of space. Dog, of course, wants to investigate. No way. He seems to be well gone. It's a good-sized black bear. I was glad I had her leashed when I saw that bear. It's been a long, slow, steady incline so far. Get little peekaboo glimpses down into the valleys. Almost seems like this trail follows an old road cut, but I haven't seen any evidence of past logging activity. There's no old stumps. It's pretty intact, I'd say. Forest opened up, you can see what I mean about this seemingly an old road cut. But I am on the ridge. You see down into the valley on both sides. Some good sized old trees back up here. Still got that gentle climb going on. Now, I do believe that I've finally crested. I'm heading downhill. All right, it seems like the road has ended, or maybe I turned off of it when I wasn't watching. Definitely a trail through the old growth now. This is predominantly Douglas fir. Seen some red alder. Line. Nice old growth forest. Just a beautiful walk in the woods. Okay, I don't know how far it is to the other trailhead, but I'm ready to turn it around. There's more than one trail I want to hike today, so I've been into this for several miles, no end in sight. So I'm going to have a snack and head back to the truck and head down to the road to the next trailhead. And she's starting to tell me she's tired of this trail too. She keeps stopping and looking back up at me. It's like, all right, Dad, let's go. All right, so I'm gonna have that snack and I will check in with you later. You know, I had to let her off leash so she could run around a little bit. She's been such a good girl. So Summit shared my snacks with me. She liked the Trader Joe's A Fig Walks Into a Bar, and the O Organics from Safeway. I had one of their chewy bars, blueberry, almond, and quinoa. She liked that too. Had some dried fruit. She liked the banana chips and the Asian pear. I had a little bit of that dehydrated from last year, but she did not like the dried apple pieces that I had. So I got a little break in the trees, and you can just see through the ridge lines to the coastal marine layer hugging that that ridge line across from me over there. So I'm in the sun. That part of the coast is socked in for sure. But here it's sunny, maybe 65 degrees or so. Well, this is the point where that trail diverged off of the road bed that I'd been hiking on. And I missed that last time, but I caught it here, so that road continues up on that side of the ridge. Heading back to the trailhead. Okay, back down around the trailhead. So I just took another look at the map on the marquee kiosk. Yeah, I guess kiosk. And using my index finger to mark it off, it looked like perhaps Mr. Sullivan's reference to 6 miles was a one-way trailhead to trailhead. So I easily put in 6 miles. But I didn't reach the other trailhead. So anyway, I'm gonna get back into the truck and see if I can find this other trailhead. I'll show it to you in the book. Okay, here we are. So the Rock Creek Wilderness is my next objective. I'm gonna look for road 1055 right before Ocean Beach and the Rock Creek campground. And I'm gonna try to find the trailhead for this little dot right here. That is apparently an unmaintained trail. And so I don't know how well it'll be marked, but I'm going to try to find it. And away we go. Somebody's ready for a nap. So I've been driving this road 1055 for quite some time now, and I haven't seen anything that might be a trail. So I'm gonna make camp for the night. And I'm going to try a short hike out of the Rock Creek campground up into the Rock Creek Wilderness. And right now I'll just make camp. And we'll try it again tomorrow, I guess. So I will wrap this up. This is the end of part 1. So y'all have a good night, and I will see you in the next video. All right. Happy hiking.